Good morning, friends. I am Ragdoll, and this is, of course, Animal Crossing. Today we are on my members only island again. I hope you're doing incredible. Thank you so much for joining me. I think we're going to lay down some more pathing today, maybe decorate my house a little bit. I definitely have to start Happy Home Paradise over here, but we don't have to start it today. How is everybody? Good morning. Let me see. I always forget to turn this on because I'm not used to it, but I'm trying to get used to it. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. Hello, Nyla. How's your morning? I hope you're doing lovely. I know. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Um, I've been having tummy issues the past couple of days, and I almost canceled stream because it was really rainy out. Then it stopped raining, and I was like, well, I might as well suck it up and go do what I need to do. I'm a mess today. I think it's just the stress of life and all because, I don't know. Yes, I've been incredibly sleepy today. Same, Nyla. I don't know what's wrong with me. I went to the memorial thing for my dad over the weekend, and I think sadness has just got a grip on me, really. And I'm trying to be doing my best, but depression sometimes kicks in and doesn't let you do what you want to do. So, and then I feel like one of my brothers doesn't really care for me anymore. So I don't know, sadness. Trying not to let it get to me, but life. Thank you, Nyla. I'm sending you hugs right back. It's just one of those weeks where things seem a little overwhelming. I was thinking something sort of like this for in our kitchen area. Trying to do something different than anything I've done, so. Oh. I forgot to plug in my computer. I'm like, why is my screen so dark? Well, darling. There we go. Much better. Okay. I've only got a couple of little things to put down in here, and I needed more counters, but I forgot. My daughter finally got her schedule fixed, and they won't let her drop AP Psychology because she hasn't been in school long enough. So she has to stick with that one for just a little bit longer. And they'll let her drop it at the end of the week if she still doesn't care for it. But I think they're wanting her to keep it because they think she would be good at it. So I don't know. We'll see how things go. But that does get her out of school a little bit earlier in the day. I'm hoping to hear from her boss soon and get her back to work. But things have been going a little better. Oh, we have to learn how to hang that first. So silly. Little by little. Oh yes, my gaming desk. Contacts are sticking this morning too. Okay, so I've laid down a little bit of the pathing out here so we can kind of see how it's going to go, and we're probably going to lay down a lot more of the pathing together today. Our place has a evaluation of a bee. Loving the look of this room. It's so spooky yet cozy. That's me. Spooky but cozy. That's me, Morticia Adams. Spooky yet cozy. Okay, this is what we've got the path looking like towards the front, and kind of how I hope the whole theme of the island looks. I forgot to go get stuff. So we'll either be crafting or just laying down pathing today and trying to get all of that done. But I don't know if I want to do the in-game pathing underneath it or not. I like it to where I can have a path all around my map, so I kind of am leaning towards that. So we're gonna have to get into our gear for that. Let me see what I have. Oh yes, I did go get all the DIYs. Whether or not I picked up pumpkins to craft things, that's another story. I don't think we ever talked to them about our island rating because I don't have the construction app yet. Maybe. Just maybe. Oh, Little Loaf went back to the window. I see her. At this counter, I can help you with both general issues and issues you may face with other residents. We can delve into the details when specific concerns arise. No need to worry about that right now. Since you're here, I may as well ask, do you have specific concerns at the moment? That wasn't professional, was it? She's so cute. How can I help you today? Okay, hold on. My brain's not functioning yet, but I know there's something else I need to do before. I almost forgot. There's something Mr. Oh, yes. We need to talk to Mr. Nook first. I forgot we need to ask him what should we do. Hello, Danny. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. He's talking to us about improving the image of our island so that we can get KK Slider to come here and perform. I think Isabel will have some good pointers on how we can improve the island's image as well. Kitty Loaf, what are you up to? In short, we need to increase our population, improve the island's scenery, and turn Willowroot into the most charming island it can be. Infrastructure is important, but let's plant flowers and use decorations to make this place look snazzy. Well then, thanks for your help. Okay, so do I have... Let me go talk to the Nook boys and see about getting some flowers and stuff. Well, I've got a whole bunch of the white and black flowers out already. Wrong clicker. Oh, it's all the way at the front. I'm constantly getting lost on my different islands. It's all the way up here. Let's see what they have for sale, and maybe we can find a few things to improve our island rating and then ask Isabel. And who knows, we're probably already there. We just hadn't talked to Tom yet. I really don't think I need any of those right now. Hashtag mood. I better try to get a couple of these. I feel like if the rain could just stop, I could have some energy today. Ever get lost thinking you're on one island but actually on another? All the time, Nyla. That's exactly what I was talking about. I thought I was on a different layout completely. Happens to me so often. Thank goodness we're finishing up the tropical one, because we've been over there so much that my brain just automatically thinks I am on the tropical island all the time. And I don't know what to do to help it. I'm a mess. I love little Chev. She's so cute. There are going to be a whole lot of white and black flowers around here, so I'm just kind of going in and popping them in like I typically do, and I will move them around where I want them to go a little later. We're just trying to make it look somewhat decent for the moment. I am well aware, Nyla. It's almost the end of August, girlie. You need to finish that if you're submitting it to be toured by Crossing Maniac. I know. Like I said, I think depression got a hold of me, and those couple of days I had to kind of call in sick because I didn't feel like it. Really took a toll on getting that island done. And now, the last thing I really need to do is go in, save the dream address, and oh my gosh, what was it? Oh, I gotta go in and lay down clothing for people that want to come and tour it, and little items that are tropical, and I also need to save the dream address. That was what it was. And then tour it on my stream is what I was gonna do, and call it quits for that one. But I didn't get any of the clothing together yet, so I'll be working on that after stream probably, because we're doing that tomorrow. Yesterday I did 2 uploads for the Bell Tolls channel. I hope you will enjoy that. That's awesome. Can't wait to go check them out. If y'all don't know, Nyla has a second channel because she is super awesome like that. And y'all should go check it out. I thought I saved the link. I did not. Watch me get it right though. I will do it soon. I will have to make another channel command. I've got a whole list here. I'm the world's worst, and if you're still waiting on me to make one for you, I promise you that it'll be done by next week. I'll have it done by September. How about that? Because life has been crazy, hectic, and busy, and dealing with emotions, and yeah, I'll have it done next time. I hate to be that girl, but, you know. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Thanks for liking the stream. Thanks for putting up with me and my flighty behavior. I'm a mess. You're super awesome and amazing, too. You're so sweet, Nyla. Thank you for being one of my best friends. You're amazing. I don't know what I would do without some of y'all in my life. Just really. I'd probably start believing the negative stuff in my head. No rush at all. I know, but I feel bad whenever, like, I had a lady in my chat yesterday that had started a channel, and I felt bad because I told her I would have her a command up and stuff, but life just kind of gets moving real quick sometimes. Y'all ever feel like that? Like you're on a roller coaster or a merry-go-round that's just going so fast that you have no control over it and no way to stop it, and you just feel kind of not okay? Like, I don't know. I'm alright, but my emotions are out of whack. Let me explain how the task force, that's me, collects and analyzes the data for my reports. First, I conduct a random polling around the island with residents, visitors, and tourists. Their feedback is then ranked using the well-known 5-star system. I can read, I promise. The better the balance of natural beauty, development, and decor, the more stars the island receives. That means we need more residents and buildings, proper infrastructure, and well-decorated natural settings. Easy enough, right? But if we can achieve that perfect balance and welcoming environment, our ranking is bound to rise. As it stands, we currently have a 3-star rating. Yay! We built a solid reputation and come up during many a water cooler chit-chat. That's been my whole life. I totally get what you're saying. Sending you all the hugs, Danny. All the hugs and love for the folks that are just stressed out with life and just hype and love and all that because y'all are fabulous. You've been stressed out by life too, and you totally understand. We're here for you. Y'all are the best. Y'all are amazing. I didn't know that I could love some people so much that I'd never met in, like, day-to-day life. Like, that I've never actually came in contact with, like, physical contact. You know what I mean? Like, I love y'all so much, and y'all are all so far away from me. And I don't know. I just feel like you're right next door sometimes, if that makes any kind of sense. All the hugs to you too, Danny. You're so wonderful. He thinks he's hallucinating. The feedback was signed by KS. It's very clear. I know I mentioned that next week we're probably going to change up my streaming schedule days, but I also think I'm going to change up the time just a little bit. I may do it like 9:30, possibly 10. I need to find a time that's a little more comfortable for me because I want to get up in the morning and have breakfast. And I want to get on the treadmill in the morning before I do my live stream. I think it'll help me feel better mentally to do my exercise in the morning time. And I won't be able to make excuses in the afternoon time of I'm too tired to do it now. So I think I may rearrange my time and my days I'm streaming because the hubby's days are being changed at work. So it'll be Monday through Friday. And I'm thinking we'll try like 9:30 instead of 9. I think that might work better. If not, the following week I may push it to 10. I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to adjust and make things easier for myself so I don't feel so stressed out. Thank you all for understanding. All the love. The worst part for me was I couldn't even talk about what was wrong, so I had to hide my pain behind locked doors and still keep a positive outlook for others. Oh, Nyla, if you ever need to talk to me about anything at all, you can talk to me and I won't tell a soul. I promise. So don't ever feel like you're all alone in it at all. because you're not. Ever. I'm getting a little more better at being vocal about what's wrong with me because I was raised in an environment where my head feels like Zoe's Infinite Playlist whenever I'm having a little bit of a mental moment. And I have this song going through my head that clearly defines my upbringing and why I'm the way I am and kind of keep things a little bit secret. But it's a country song called My Mama's Broken Heart. And we were always told to run and hide our crazy and act like a little lady a little bit better because, I don't know, I don't handle certain situations well, I guess. So, I don't know, it's the way my mom would have handled situations, and you don't talk about this out in public. This is like a ladylike thing. You keep this secret. We don't talk about our troubles and things like that. And that's a good way to end up with a huge therapy bill, is all I'm saying. Like, I've discovered that's not the way to be, so. I've been trying to be more open and honest with folks and just, I don't know. I don't feel a need to hide myself anymore. I made myself ashamed of myself for some reason, and it just seems wrong. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do what's best for me. Since my life is so up and down, I've had to learn through things like therapy to enjoy things are good and hold my loved ones closer and have more patience when things are bad. There's more to that. Easiest way to explain it. Yes, I know what you mean, Danny. And I'm still doing my journaling and things, but I really think that I may need to contact my therapist and talk with her again. Like, very soon, probably. But I've been trying to maintain on my own, but there's just some feelings that I have that I'm just not dealing with well. Like, I don't know. The way people act whenever, I don't know, I'm trying to phrase this nicely in case any of my bullies do watch my channel. The way people act when money is involved over love. You know what I mean? Like, my little niece and the way she has been behaving because she wants to keep like this large check from my dad, and then the way my brother is behaving towards me, I highly believe is because I let that little girl start taking over my dad's bills, and now that my dad's gone, he feels like he's not going to get any money. That's how I feel about it. I just feel like there's a huge wedge between us, and that's probably what it is, and at this point, I just don't care. I wanted to see my dad, I wanted to go to his memorial, I wanted to, just pay my respects and things, and if it's all about money for y'all, then it's all about money for y'all. You could just be honest, So I'm having trouble, like, processing that in my head. Like, I don't know. It's a mess in there right now. Some things you can't do on your own, and asking and going for help is never a bad thing. Yeah, I really think I need to start doing my monthly meetings again with her. It's just kind of difficult right now when we don't have a vehicle to get me there, and I've been using that as my excuse, but then they do have like a telemed thing where they can talk to me over the internet as well. And then I use different excuses, of course, like I don't have time for that. Don't be a Nyla and be too stubborn to accept help if you need it. This is why we get along so well, Nyla. We're just alike. All the hugs and all the love. But yeah. I'm a very stubborn individual, and no offense to myself, but the reason I have a hernia is because I'm not good at asking for help. I think I can do everything myself because as a child I had to do everything myself. Honestly. So I'm trying to break that cycle, and I know it's not a healthy one, and I've been having to ask for help. Like, if you don't want to, life will make it where you have to. is all I'm saying, people. So, since the doctor put me off work and I have to be more gentle with myself because of the hernia, I've had to be asking everybody to carry things for me, and I get so embarrassed, and it's ridiculous. And it feels the same way kind of with the mental health. Like, I'm carrying a lot and I need to ask a therapist to help me unload some of that. Like, really? Oh, kitty loaf. That's my other little therapist. Come here. Oh, she's got to go to the bathroom. She's sitting by the door. Give me just a moment, y'all. Hold on, kitty loaf. Hello, friends. Give me just a second. I've got Kitty Loaf. She's being rambunctious today. You want to say hi? You want to say hello to everybody? With your beautiful little self? You want to say hi? Yeah. It's cuddle time for her. She needed a moment. Hello, Aces. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Thank y'all for waiting on me. I was stubborn too, still am. Oh, yes, Danny. It's the worst. How do you learn how to lean on folks if, you know? Yeah, it gets easier, but it's tricky when you've been taught that way the whole time. Here you go, baby. It's okay. It's all right. If you don't want to lay with me, it's okay. She's really fascinated by my purse lately. Oh, were you not done? Well, come here. Come on. I don't think she likes the light in her face, so let's do it this way. How about that? Is that better? I know, beautiful little loaf with her cute little green eyes. Thank you all for joining me today. Thanks for being here. I don't know if I have... I need to get some more tree branches. Hold on, kitty love. I'll pet you on the dark screens. How about that? Aw, the little sweetheart. We've started transitioning into the green nails because she got almost all the purple ones off of one hand or paw. And then we started replacing them. So now we've started with green ones too. So she's got like a purple and green thing going on right now. She's so cute. I'm the world's worst. Like, I've got a few friends that are just amazing, and y'all know who you are, that tell me that I can contact them anytime I need to talk to somebody, but because I wasn't brought up that way, it's really hard for me to reach out and ask or tell somebody, like, this is what's happening. And I kind of have like a panicky, weird breakdown moment whenever I do ask people. So I just most of the time don't, but I'm getting better at asking for the things I need and not just going into panic mode and breakdown mode. I think I can hear her purring. She has such a strong purr. She's such a cutie. And yeah, that's definitely her. You can get her really going if I pet right here at a certain speed. Yeah. She is a mess. Nyla and Danny say hello to you. They think you're beautiful and sweet. Little Xena has the zoomies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kitty Loaf gets the zoomies when the hubby gets home from work. Anytime that he goes to go to his side of the bed over there, she runs past him and goes to the window. I guess she thinks he's trying to steal her spot. She's like, that's my window. You're not allowed. That's mine. She making the biscuits too. Are you good? Yeah? Okay. Let me try to do some more. Let me go see if I have pumpkins in my house. I may have utilized my pumpkins. Oh my gosh, you're so adorable. She's so patient. The feeling is uncomfortable at first, but with time it does get easier, I promise. I hope so. My DMs are always open if you want to talk about the heavy stuff. I swear I won't tell a soul. Thank you, Nyla. I appreciate it. Goodness. You're so sweet. She's a mess. I have that song stuck in my head that we were talking about earlier, though. Just that one part, run and hide your crazy and start acting like a lady because I raised you better. Can hear my mama saying now she ain't gonna have it. Don't matter how you feel, it only matters how you look. Okay, we didn't grab pumpkins, so just putting it out there too. You can always message me on Discord. I can be a very good listener. I love y'all both so much. Y'all and Tilly, I swear, keep me sane. For real. Oh, don't scratch. You got another nail off, didn't you? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you did. Don't scratch. I thought I was safe. I'm wearing a lace top. Don't scratch. You're gonna break my shirt. On the sweater. There you go. You can do that all you want right there on the sweater. Sweet little mess. I have been feeling a lot brighter and happier and a lot less anxious since I started doing my exercises, though. And if I can increase how much I'm walking on the treadmill this coming week, if I can do extra this week, then I think it might help. But I started off slow and only doing 30 minutes a day because it is a bit much on the muscles. But I'm trying to get the physical and mental health lined out this year while I actually have time and I'm off work. Seems like a terrific game plan. Let's see if we got any spooky clothes in there, Kitty Loaf. You're such a little mess. I am so fortunate to have Kitty Loaf too, because she's just so sweet and helpful. Alright, so I'm in need of black shoes and tights and clothing. You're so cute. You're sliding down though, and I'm afraid you're gonna fall. We may have to scoot you back up. I don't really think that hat goes with anything. That is teeny. I used to have a skirt similar to this white and black one when I was in high school. So how is this island going? Just kind of started. We've got all our villagers on here, but not all the right villagers. We need some Halloween villagers. But it's okay. It's gonna be one of my forever islands when I'm done with it. So we're gonna just take our time on it and get it done as efficiently as possible. No, she's so sweet. I think we'll get all of these for different outfits a little later, but I don't think, oh, I didn't want to wear them, but that's okay. Looking sharp, not so much. Not so much. Let's see. That's a little better. Physical activity can be so helpful with your mood and mental health. Yes. I am starting to feel a little better, but I've been slowly pulling myself out of horrible feelings. I guess is the best way to put it. Like, Okay, so over the past couple of years, I'm trying not to bring anybody down, and that's my biggest issue is I always try not to bring anybody down. But over the past couple of years, like I've lost both of my moms, both of my dads. I had a mom and a stepmom. I had a dad and a stepdad, and I've lost all of them. And now I lost one of my aunts. I've got one aunt and one uncle left, like out of all my family, you know? And I've got cousins and brothers and nieces and nephews, but they are really self absorbed sometimes, some of them. Like the nieces and nephews on the dad's side, definitely. Like there's no, talking to them. But my brothers are great. And I get along with them pretty well and normally can, talk with them and socialize with them. But like the distant family, like the cousins of my mom's and things, like I don't really talk to them. I don't know how. So I feel like I've lost more family than I've actually lost, if that makes sense. And so my mind is just having trouble dealing with all that, that like I'm the adult now, you know? Like I know I'm an adult. I know I have been for several years, but like I'm the one that people are going to come to. Like I go to my aunts for advice, you know what I mean? To me, Opal is actually very good for Halloween. I also love Bella. Aw. We've got a good little cast of villagers, some of them. Like, this was our campsite villager, I want to say, and I don't know. But we have Coco and Vesta, Static. Pecan might not stay. Cat is a really good one. I want to keep Chev, and I do want to get Nan. And I'm kind of on the fence about the others. Like Bianca, I do love Bianca, but I don't know if she's great for a Halloween island. And Clay, he's so cute, but he's not right for over here. Also, little Billy, he's adorable as well, but I don't think he's going to stay either. So we may go through and do some villager hunting when the time comes, whenever somebody's ready to leave. And other than that, I'm really happy with the layout of this island so far. We're going to move some of the houses slowly but surely. We're getting them. We also have these little standees. Oh no. The rainy weather is starting to affect our stream. I'm buffering. I laid all of these out, and I don't know if we got to look at them all laid out like this last time, or if I did this after stream. But these are the items we will be using on our Nightmare Before Christmas island. And I've got all these cute little standees with the lock, stock, and barrel. We've got Oogie Boogie. We've got a giant pumpkin. I have these cool looking eyeballs that I think I might be able to set up behind the giant pumpkin, the Cheshire Cat eyes, and I think that would look really cute. I've also got these, but I'm not exactly sure how they work. Hold on. We'll be learning together. As a mannequin or a painting? I think if we display it as a mannequin, it's not going to look that good, right? Yeah. So do we put them on panels, like the small little panels? Is that how this works? Yeah, has to be. Okay. It would be great if they just popped out like this onto a little panel, but yeah. This is kind of what we're looking at as our decorations, and I think this will be part of like a little carnival area that I'm going to do, and we can come up with different ways to decorate together. Lucky, Ruby, Muffin, Olivia, and Kiki are amazing too. Those are some great ideas for villagers. Thanks a lot, Aces. Yeah. Definitely Lucky and Ruby. Lucky and Ruby are so cute. We'll start a little spooktacular villager list. I have to look up who Muffin is. I'm not sure. What type of Animal Crossing character is Muffin? I don't think I remember Muffin. This rainy weather, oh my goodness. I'm so sleepy. Oh, and this will be up in our area where we have like the little Christmas town. That'll be great for it. There's a light, I think it's called Light with Banners, you get from Nook Ticket. Those pumpkins, I'm imagining, would be great to customize the banners with. Ooh. Light with Banners. Is it the Halloween one? Or Street Light with Banners, it might be called. Yeah, maybe. Here, y'all. Let's go to pick up a few items since we got a little bit of time. And since I'm very unorganized today. So unorganized, I don't even have my phone. Do, 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 do. We might be able to pick up some street lines or street lights with banners and things. Here, let me. Oh no. Wrong button. I was gonna wear my little Sally dress that looks like the one she's wearing today, but I forgot what day it was yesterday and I wore it. So it wasn't available for today. But yeah, I have one that looks just like her. Street lamp with banners that you can get from the Nook stop, and there's black. Yay! My youngest daughter has the sweetest friends, and she says that they watch my channel. I don't know if they do or not. But if you do, you're incredibly lovely, and thank you so much for my adorable little Sally and my adorable little Jack figurines. Like, look how precious this is. I don't know which direction to go, y'all. But look how cute that is. And they glow under a black light. How precious is that? I keep them up here with my little streaming stuff, so they're always with me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure that it's the same person that sent me the Doctor Who pony. Like, they sent me this too. So many cute little figurines. I'm really bad at this, y'all. I've just started showing my face. I'm really bad at the showing off my little trinkets. They are super adorable, Danny. I love them. Okay, I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen up because, you know, not my treasure island, all that stuff. Give me 2 seconds. I'll just do it just like this. We're headed over to my friend's treasure island. If y'all didn't know, um, April has treasure islands if you are a member of her channel over there. I do believe she has one open to everybody that's free as well, but I'm not 100% positive, so don't quote me on that one, but I'm pretty sure. I'm 98% sure. But if you don't know my friend April, you should definitely go check her out. She's wonderful. And she makes incredible custom codes, like incredibly beautiful. And she has tutorials to teach you how to do it as well. I'm definitely not as talented as her when it comes to that. But yeah. There we go. Super adorable. Oh, they are so cute. I can't wait to use those pumpkins. Apparently I've got a prescription at Walgreens they want me to come get, but I went up there the other day and I'm not walking up there in the rain. Y'all can send it to me or you can hold it. But I'm not walking in the rain. I won't lie, I did go stand out in the rain for a little bit earlier because, you know, I don't know why. It's just from my childhood. It's something that makes me feel better, reminds me of my grandma, because whenever I was very little, we used to go and play out in the rain together. It didn't really start as playing out in the rain, where we're actually getting the chickens in their coops and making the goats go in their pens and things like that. My nanny had a farm. But she let me play in the rain after we got all the animals back up. So it's just something that makes me smile from childhood that I do occasionally. Okay, so I'm just going to grab us some veggies and things, and we're going to go plant a whole bunch of pumpkins, a little bit of vegetables, things like that. Make a little garden. I don't even remember if I have all the trees yet, so let's go ahead and just get all this together. I promise I'll try to do better next week. I'm a mess. Oh gosh, I forgot to empty them too. Oh, all the oranges. Hold on. We can make this work. Our native island fruit are oranges, so... I think I'm just going to come up here and... I don't really need the Raditon furniture. Okay, that should be everything. And I think we should have some black cosmos. I think those look really phenomenal on a Halloween island. don't know what kind of shrubs I want yet. The orange tea olive bush is in the running. Oh, I thought Kitty Loaf was over here again. But we might do it without any of the little shrubs. I haven't quite decided. I think we might go with the mossy tree. Goodness, Kitty Loaf. I have acquired food. Sandwiches. What kind of sandwich, Nyla? I made myself a big turkey sandwich the other day. It had lettuce and tomato and all kinds of stuff on it. It was so good. And yesterday for lunch, I've been trying to eat turkey with ham and cheese is amazing. I've been trying to eat more healthy options, like incredibly healthy, like they could be on the diabetic healthy menu. Didn't realize that was the plan I was following, but it did help me drop 9.5 pounds, almost 10. And I got pre-made rice in there. Like, I've been trying to find a diet plan that is good for me, takes very little time, and very little effort. So I made up a whole bag of rice. I divided it out into even servings. I did not know there were 10 servings in a bag of rice. There are. And divided it out into Ziploc bags. And so I have little bags of rice in my fridge now. And I have these steamable vegetables in my freezer. And I've been adding that to my rice. And I pre-cooked chicken so I could add that to it. And then I threw soy sauce over the whole thing. And it was like a very low-fat kind of stir-fry that wasn't really fried. But it came out so good. It was amazing. I was like, yeah, I could eat this every day. And it took less than 5 minutes to make everything since the chicken was already cooked. And, like, the veggies you just throw in the nuker. Like, yes. I know sandwiches aren't the best meal out there, but they're quick and easy. Exactly, Nyla. Exactly. Saving my risotto easy cook for tomorrow after my stream. Yes, and that's the thing. Like, after I'm done streaming, I just want something quick and easy to grab for lunch. So I've got my cabbage soup, a salad, or the veggies and rice now. And so I've tried to make it simplified to where I can just grab something that I know will do a lot better for me. I'm trying to get better. Trying to do better. It's hard though. It's so freaking hard some days. I don't want to some days. Risotto sounds amazing though. I do have little Clay. I think he's adorable. He reminds me of like a little Ewok from Star Wars. Look how precious he is. He's adorable. Okay, so do we want like... I always enjoy making the nooks area like my little garden-y area and giving them all the fruits and veggies and trees. But I placed it up here towards the front of my island and now I'm debating on that. Little Coco. I never found her for Coco Oasis, and that just made me so upset. But we did find her relatively quickly over here. which is funny to me. Oh, no. Yes and no. I think that is where I wanted the incline, but not what I need for right now. Okay, I think I could fit a couple of houses over here together, and I'm gonna make like a little neighborhood. I'm thinking maybe like a community garden now, close to our campsite or something. Like up on the next level is what I'm thinking, like a community garden up here. And then possibly have like a ramp to get up to it. Here next to our heart-shaped pond. Yeah, I know. Have you gotten your smug yet? I think I have all of them over here. Is Quilson a smug? Is that one the smug villager? And what's he so smug about? Or is that Static? Quilson's a smug? He seems like he would be. But what's he got to be smug about? Static is a cranky. I love Static. He's so cute. Oh, I forgot I can't do that. Okay, here. No problem. Not a problem. I will have areas we can walk through over here. It'll look really pretty. I haven't got a lot cleaned up right now, but I do plan on coming over and tackling a little bit of this occasionally. Tidy it up as we go. I want to have a pathway in here too. I've been trying to pay attention, but I hope stream is not buffering. I haven't seen it again yet. And everything appears okay, but it is rainy outside and it did get us once, so I'm trying. Here, let's do flowers over here. You can de-weed the whole island in 20 seconds flat? Well, if you're volunteering to come over and help, I mean, I won't argue. Kitty loaf. Little loafy. Let me just load on to Batty Cove. Okay. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. If you haven't already, please like the stream. It helps me know what you want to see more of. If you're enjoying it, it really lets me know that more than anything, and you know, that makes me smile. Okay, so I made a spinach and egg omelet this morning that was just so delicious. I made sweet potatoes to go with it to be my carb this morning, and I only ate about 2 bites out of it, so I put it in the fridge. But now I'm really thinking about it, and I want my sweet potato. I was eating that, but you know. I just didn't feel very hungry at the time. My tummy's been really odd lately, past couple of days. Oh, I'm okay. I can wait until after stream. Sorry I was away. I had to give the meds to kiddos, and my daughter always fights me to take them, but it's done till tomorrow. Oh, poor little one. She's like, I don't want that. She's like, I don't want any of that. Oh, I did plant apples. Is that the only fruit I planted? Wait a minute. Are oranges my... Oh, gosh. Y'all, I think mistakes were made. But that's okay. I thought oranges were my native fruit. I'm pretty sure they are, actually. Yeah, maybe. I might have just went and planted a whole bunch of apples over there for an orchard or something and forgot. I've got a couple of peaches, too. I can't keep all my islands in order, y'all. I thought I was doing so well. Oh, excuse me, Clay. She really doesn't, but unfortunately for her, she has to take it every day for her whole life. Oh, poor baby. Annie takes ADHD medicine in the morning, and I'm so grateful that she's just very reliable, and at a certain point she was like, I want to do this myself. And I was like, okay. So I kind of monitored her for the longest and let her, you know, eat something, take her pill. You know, she has the habit down by now. She's a teenager, but at first I was just so proud of her because most kids fight you on having to take something daily, but she does so good to remember. Because I'm horrible. I forgot to take my blood pressure pill for 2 days straight, y'all. And I think that might be another reason I'm feeling wonky today. My blood pressure medication and my antidepressant for 2 days. Yeah. Oh, and my arthritis medication. Yeah. All three for 3 days. For 2 days, 3 days. I can't remember. I think I took it Friday. I don't think I took it Saturday or yesterday. Ooh, it's coming down hard out there, Kitty Loaf. Both my kiddos have ADD or ADHD, and my son is fine. My daughter, not so much. My oldest kiddo needs the medication. The youngest one, I'm so sure she has ADHD too, but she doesn't take the medication because she handles it fairly good. All right, I'm ready. Gates are open, Nyla. Anybody else that wants to come over, you're more than welcome. If you've got my friend code, come on over. Let's hang out for a little bit while I'm on. Thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for liking the stream. Thanks for being a friend. I'm just out and about doing some silly stuff. Y'all, that rain is coming down out there. Just wow. Oh, bother. I think I'm going to have to take Tom Nook's customization workshop because I don't like the way those look. I forgot the trees I had were white. Forgot. Kitty love. You want to come here? You want cuddles? Are you scared? Come on. Come on. Yeah, she's fine. She's like, I'm good. Are you scared? Unfortunately for my daughter, she needs it. We've tried to have her go without, and it affects her so much, especially in school. I feel that, Danny. Yeah. Um, my oldest daughter came to me about 4 days ago, and I hadn't got her medicine yet. I had to walk up to Walgreens to get it because we don't have a vehicle right now. And she said, I didn't take my medicine before school today. And I said, I'm so sorry. And she said, I don't have any. And I said, I know, I'm going to walk up there and get it. But the day before it was 100 degrees, and I knew the day after was going to only be like 90. So I was like, I'm going to choose to walk up there on the day that's not so hot, and you can go one day without it. She said that one of her teachers told her, man, you really can talk on a certain days. Like, sometimes you're just so quiet, but I'm like, I don't think they realize how much she can talk. But yeah, her medicine kind of helps her focus and not just chatter away to everybody. But when she's not on it, she is the most talkative person ever. And I kind of love listening to her wild little ideas. So, her teacher was just like, I can't believe she talks so much. And I was like, all the time. All the time. Oh, that's my caffeine and my B vitamins for the day. Been wondering when I'd run into you again, and since I moved here, I might never have done that if you hadn't made me feel so welcome on your island. Doing. Thank you again, neighbor. So sweet. Okay, so we have an apple orchard. I've got some of the pumpkins. Nyla's over here getting all the weeds up for me. So sweet. I don't know if I need that many apple trees. So I'm just going to leave the ones that I've already planted. This is probably going to be our orchard. And I think I'm going to eat some of these apples to pull out some of the regular trees. My daughter, too, there was a time my daughter would just throw her meds away when I wasn't looking. Oh, no. And I would hear about from her teacher that my girl was super talkative that day. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Before we ever got her on medication, there was a teacher at the school she went to. And this lady was just such a handful, and I just swore to myself that it was just her. Because, you know, we handled our kid all right at home, but I don't know. She would send notes home with my husband all the time and talking about how our kid was just so rambunctious, and I don't know, she kind of got to me a bit. Like, for a minute there, I debated on whether or not I wanted to put my kid on medication because I felt like it was just a her problem. But I kind of realized over time that she shouldn't have been so hyperactive, I guess. I don't know, it took me a minute, but like, I was like, what's the problem here? Like, I want that kind of energy, you know? So I can get more stuff done. But yeah, we finally talked about it with her school psychologist and stuff and ended up getting her on something to help her out. But I don't know, if it would have just been that teacher complaining, I probably wouldn't have put her on medication. Because that teacher I just thought was a handful herself. And I was like, that's the pot in the kettle, isn't it? I wish I had little Xena's energy. Exactly. If my daughter could just transfer some of that energy to me, I could put it to good use, y'all. Since then, I now watch her, and so begins the struggle to get her to take it. Aww. Aww. I'm wishing you the best of luck, girl. I hope it gets easier because, I mean, with mine, she didn't really want to be medicated at first, but then there was a turning point and she was like, well, if I'm going to take this every day, I want to do it myself. So it was like, if it was her doing it, it was more like her choice, you know? And so I would just watch her and make sure, like you said, to make sure she didn't throw it away because I had a sneaking suspicion she might try. But she did wonderful with it after a while. So I don't know. I'm glad that we did it on one hand, but on the other, I kind of miss my rambunctious little chipmunk running around the house. I don't know. I got used to it. Oh, kitty love. What's wrong? I'm going to relocate all of these later, but for now, this is just... Oops, I forgot they're full. Let's see. Swap it. Some teachers can be something. My kiddo have been lucky with their teachers. My kiddos were diagnosed by our doctors because hubby has ADD, so we've kept close eyes on them. Aw. See, ours was a lot through the school, and I know whenever I was younger and my brother had ADHD, they wanted to put him on some medicine, and that medicine back in the day was a little iffy sometimes. Y'all know the Ritalin medication from back in the day? Like, it made him act really strange. So when they told me that they wanted to put my daughter on something, I really, really debated. And I was like, it better not be this, because I've had bad experiences with that because I was an older sibling and my mom worked a lot. I had to make sure that he took his medication, and he had some anger outbursts with that one, and I was real scared to put my kid on something like that. So I was grateful that we were able to sit down and talk to like a school psychologist, and also they sent us to her regular doctor to talk with him, and then they sent us over to another it was like a therapist, but there was a medication doctor there too, and we talked with them and we got her in a program that really helped a lot, and we found the medication that worked best for her without any of the not so great side effects, you know? But he wouldn't diagnose them until they were in school. Yeah, I think that's what they like to do because they don't want to diagnose them too early, maybe, and put them on meds too early. I think that was something her doctor had said to us. I know exactly what med you're talking about. I was scared too when I heard my son had ADHD, but my doctor knew exactly what I was worried about, and they don't use that one anymore. Yeah. That's what they told me too, and I was a little more comfortable trying one, and I was like, listen, you don't understand. Like, I literally started crying whenever they said they were going to have to put her on that, and or put her on medication. And they were like, what's wrong? And I was like, I have a brother, and this is what we went through. And they were like, oh honey, no. Like, physical fights with said brother, and he was a strong boy, you know, but he would come at me, and I'm like, I can't do that with my kid. I can't feel like I'm living in a war zone, you know. It was bad. Was on it when he was younger, and his parents did not like what it did and took him off. Yes. Poor hubby. I'm so glad. Yes, that's, oh, Like, I know that it's all trial and error sometimes, especially when they're trying to find something in the beginning stages, but like, no, not for my little ones, you know? Okay, y'all, I've got to get us some wood for crafting purposes. I've got a couple of the pumpkins left. Uh-oh. I don't know why I'm not remembering that my pockets are full. Oh, yes. Nook boys, then chop wood. Sorry, y'all. We just got real deep today in conversation. So sorry. I try to keep it lighthearted, but today my heart's not lighthearted. All the emotions, I guess. Here, fellas, like, I got a whole pocket full of stuff that uh, needs a little attention. I think you can have the rest of the fruit. I'm gonna alter those. Nope. Alter those and you can have them. I need a little garden area. I need to put my clothes up too. And done. I can buy these from you for 9,440 bells. Sold. They was that was a nasty med, so glad to figure out a way better one today. Yes, absolutely. And I'm very grateful that they didn't just tell me, don't worry about stupid You know, I don't know what I thought they were going to say, but I'm glad that they weren't like patronizing or like, it'll be fine. Because I was ready to go to war. I was like, it will not be fine. And we're not going to do that at all. Like, I didn't sleep the couple of days before the meeting with the doctor that we had to meet with for her because I was worried they were just going to try to force it on us. And I was preparing myself for battle, y'all. I was like, we're not doing that. But thankfully, they were just really understanding and really helpful. And they were like, we can keep her on it. If it's not the right one, we can adjust it. We can take her off of it completely if you're not comfortable altogether. Just, we'll work with you. And that was comforting. So it was helpful. Let me place that ramp as well. I keep forgetting about it. Yes, so glad they were understanding. What? Put that up later when you don't have any company, Jinkies. I always forget those little details. That's okay, though. I can go collect wood and crafting materials while we're working that out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, everybody. Thanks for liking the stream. If you're new, please subscribe. If y'all don't know, that is Nyla's Ko-fi link down there in our chat. You should go check out her pot holders. They are so cute. And she has a large variety of designs. More coming soon. I think you should go check them out because they're adorable. I love my Animal Crossing ones. I made a giant pot of spaghetti last night. We had spaghetti for dinner, and I added some spinach into the sauce as I was cooking it. And I was really afraid that the kids weren't going to like it. Maybe the hubby wouldn't like it, but it came out so good. And I was like, okay, so we'll save the other half of it for dinner a different day. And I was going to make something different for dinner tonight and have leftover spaghetti tomorrow. But my oldest daughter got up this morning and had spaghetti for breakfast. And I think there were only 4 servings left. So now we'll be one short because she decided to have spaghetti for breakfast. My little weirdo. Just like her mom. Little weirdo. I do love leftover spaghetti though. And lasagna, oh my gosh. They just seem like they get better the longer they're there. I mean, that just means it was really good. Yeah. I was like, okay, that's what you want to do. Nothing wrong with eating spaghetti for breakfast. True. Very true. I occasionally eat leftover pizza for breakfast. That's one of my favorites. And I have had leftover Chinese food for breakfast before. I think we'll go with our little spooky lantern. Oh, my arthritis is really messing with me today. Since I forgot to take my medicine for 2 days in a row, my hands are throbbing. And the rainy weather makes them throb already, so it's like twice as bad. Like, that'll teach you. You'll remember to take it tomorrow. I already took it for today. I'll remember tomorrow for sure. Son does too, loves leftover pizza. It's so good. And I know not a lot of people love this pizza, and I don't care. Canadian bacon and pineapple is the best breakfast pizza. Canadian pineapple is the best one for breakfast. Don't care. Y'all can light me up in the comment section later. Don't care. It's my favorite. It's delicious. Bad ragdoll bad. It is so good in the morning time. I don't know why. I just love it. And especially if I make it myself and it's fresh pineapple. Oh my God. It is so good. And nobody can convince me different. The kids were like, ew at first, and then they tried it, and now I can't hardly keep them away from my pizza, so I'm just saying. Don't knock it until you've tried it, at least. Oh, I forgot about the fruit I ate. I was like, I'm going to get some more crafting materials. Sure you are. Sure. All of the regular trees are probably going to be relocated, so I'm going to replace them with these cedar trees eventually. I don't like Canadian bacon, but sign me up for some ham and pineapple pizza. Yes, right? So good. I can't with all the pineapple haters, like... I'm the only one in my family that'll eat pizza with pineapple and veggie topping. Oh, my kids love it now. There's also another one. My second favorite pizza is chicken Alfredo pizza with spinach, black olives, and Roma tomatoes. It is delicious. It is so wonderful. And they put the Alfredo sauce instead of the red one. Oh my gosh. I have my kids addicted to my types of pizza. And I've found that I can go to Aldi's and I can make a healthier option for a pizza with they have these tiny little flatbreads there, and they've got the Alfredo sauce, all the stuff to put it together there. And I can make us a couple of pizzas at home for so much cheaper than getting it out and about. And it comes out with like half the calories and fat and stuff. Oh my gosh. So I'm contemplating. Hubby gets paid in a couple of days. We got to pay rent and stuff like that. The kiddo hasn't been to work in a little while. I'm hoping we got enough money for groceries. Most likely. But I'm hoping that we can get a few little fancy things like that, like some pineapple and things, and make some pizza and kind of celebrate them getting back to school type of thing. All right, so we've got our orchard going up that way. Let me get back over here and try to focus again and get my mind off of pizza. I told y'all I was probably hungry. No black olives for me though. It's amazing, and I'm sure that it would still taste just as good without the olives. It tastes so wonderful. It does make it a lot easier when the kiddos are interested in the same types of meals, but on the other hand, when I go into the fridge to find my leftover pizza and it's gone, you know. Focus. It's so hard sometimes. It's so tricky sometimes, Nyla. I told everybody one time, I don't have ducks that I have to get in a row. I have little squirrels hyped up on sugar. That's what it feels like sometimes. Little squirrels hyped up on sugar. She just covered up the hole. Little kitty loaf, what are you doing? As some of y'all know, Kitty Loaf was an outdoors cat before we brought her in. And she's been running to the door recently trying to go outside, I think. I'm gonna have to get her a little harness and a leash and take her outside, I'm pretty sure, because I have a feeling if I let her go outside, she may not try to come back. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm sure she would, but I don't know. My anxiety tells me different. So I'd like to get her a little harness and a leash and take her for some walks because she likes it out there. It was super rainy this morning, and while I was getting ready for stream, trying to get all my stuff together, I went ahead and opened up the window, and she was just sitting there the whole time, and she's just smiling and having a great time. Aw, that would be so sweet, Nyla. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I still have Spidey's old leash that I could use, but I was looking at Walmart for little harnesses for her because I really feel like she wants to go walking. I think I just planted extra tomatoes, but that's all right. I also looked at some of the I also looked at some of those little backpacks that have bubbles. to where the cat can look out of it. And I'm looking into one like that so that I can take her in my bicycle with me whenever I get the brakes on that. That's another little thing I thought would be a fun idea. Could put her on a little backpack for later. Here. Nyla's still picking up weeds, I think. Aw. Well, come here, kitty loaf. What is it? Come on. What's wrong? Well, you gotta come here. I'm busy right now. I can't come to you. She's like, madam, you come to me. Come here, kitty loaf. No? Okay. She just wants me to know it's rainy out there, is all. Look at us go. I think Nyla tried to hide things behind trees. Aw. My kitties have no desire to go outside. They're very comfortable being inside. Maybe my Oreo, but not the other two. Aw. Kitty Loaf has every desire to be outside. She would much rather, I think. But I also know there are two cats out there that she likes to brawl with, and all weeds have been collected. Thank you so much, Nyla. I know there's a couple of cats out there she likes to throw down with, so I try to keep her inside as much as possible. And they come up to the window sometimes trying to start fights with her, by the way. Like, I saw the little black cat out there the other day, and it came up batting at my window. And I was like, what was that noise? And I went over, and that little black cat's sitting on my porch, and I was like, are you tormenting my kitty loaf? Are you trying to harass my baby? Silly little loaf. She didn't even care. She was like, eh. Okay, we planted most of the veggies. I'm gonna keep all the pumpkins. And the wood and iron and things like that. Oh wait, we didn't plant any carrots. My Pee-wee, when he was here, would follow me outside, do what he wants, and would follow me back in when it was time to go back in. He never wandered off. Oh, that's so sweet. Aw. I wonder if she would stay close by if we went outside. She probably would not. Thinking about it, like when she runs out of our room, she goes to try to like be rambunctious in the living room and be on her own. I think my anxiety will do better if she's on a harness. Okay. I've got too much stuff in my pockets. Quilson was hiding back there. We got to do a customization workshop with Nook. Oh, you posted some of your custom designs in my Ables? That's so nice. I'm gonna have to go look. Hold on. Aw. I need to customize these, but I'm carrying them around with me, and I feel like I need to get them out of my pocket because I'm not getting a whole lot done today. Oh, there's company. Jinkies. It amazes me that it lets me drop it, but it doesn't let me do anything else. It's like, no, not at all. I got to turn this little fan on beside me because it feels just humid in my room. One time we accidentally left him outside for the night. We freaked out the next morning wondering where he was, went outside and found him, came running back inside, and he was so mad at us for that day. Oh no. Oh no. He's like, what have you done? Why did you just leave me outside? Aww. Poor little baby. Aww. I accidentally got Kitty Loaf wet one day. We were trying to just let her out in the living room and be with us in the kitchen. Sorry, I had to move that fan. But I accidentally got her wet, and she looked at me like I was the most terrible person on the planet. And then she just would not talk to me the rest of the day. But funny enough, like, that was just like a splash. But I bathed her before, and she's just like happy as can be in the tub. But she didn't like being splashed. She just looked at me like... And then she wouldn't come to me the whole rest of the day. I was like, okay. My bad. She got so upset. I was like, fine. I make mistakes. I'm human. She don't care. Pee-wee was great at giving the cold shoulder when he was mad. Aww. No. Poor little baby. Oh, look how cute. Oh, those are precious, Nyla. Look how cute. Halloween tree from Nyla from Batty Cove. Aww. That is so cute. Look at the little frog and the little puppy. Aww. These are so good, Nyla. I'm just looking. I just wanted a closer look. Aw, that's so precious. Now that's something I would go batty over. Hello, Triforce. Welcome in. I hope you're well today. Thank you so much for being here. If y'all don't know my friend Triforce, you really should. He is a lot of fun to hang out with, and you will definitely have a great time. Hello. Happy Monday. How's your morning? Alrighty. Oh, those are so cute. My hair is a mess today, y'all. I do a coconut oil treatment on it to make it look shinier and healthier. But, it looks oily to me today. Another time Pee-wee was super mad at me was when I had to be away for a month. Came home and he was happy to see me, but quickly turned to cold shoulder for the day. Oh my gosh. Cats are petty. Oh my gosh. Much better today. That's so wonderful. I'm so glad to hear it. Those were Nyla's designs, Triforce. Aren't they beautiful? If by mess you mean super beautiful, then yeah. Aw. You're too sweet. I'm thinking of dedicating my Elden Ring run to you. To Triforce? Is that what you mean? Uh-oh. What happened? Is Nyla going home? I would expect nothing less from my little sis. Aww. That's so sweet. I have the nicest friends over here. We're just such a great little community. I feel like y'all are family and y'all are just the nicest. Y'all are my adopted family since, you know, all the soap opera drama in mine. I'll be on the non-cozy channel. I kind of assume so. I think I need a non-cozy channel. I want to be there for the action. I've never managed to get far in Elden Ring, but you are inspiring me to go back and try again. Aw, that's so wonderful. That's so great. Hold on. Oh, I know how. You know you could drop the link in chat, Nyla. I bet you could find it quicker than me. And then he could drop a subby for his buddy. I may need to call you in if I struggle too much with certain bosses. Aw. We all love you. Thank you so much, Danny. Margaret is a pain. Yeah, absolutely. You can drop the link in chat if you don't mind, Nyla. I'm sorry, I had it on my little clip tray, but I forgot to make a command. Yep. That's what you always say. Thank you, Nyla. Yes, you can do that. I promise I will go and get a command a little bit later. I know you say don't worry and take time, but I will get it soon. Life has just been a wild, dramatic soap opera ride, and I'm trying to let it come to a halt on its own, and hopefully it will soon. Like, not life, but, you know, the drama. Let's hope that life doesn't come to a halt. Oh, think before you speak, Ragdoll. Sorry, folks. That one tickled me a bit. And subbed. Thank you so much. If any of you would like to join Nyla for some of her Elden Ring's journeys, I'm sure she would greatly appreciate it. About that workshop, sir. Ready to dip my toes in? Yes, I'd love to. I'm planning to record the first episode someday today, but it won't be up till later, obviously. Sometime today? Yeah, that'll be great. I think that's something that my hubby would really enjoy watching too, Nyla. Like, he's into the more, non-cozy games, I guess is the best way to put it. So, I have like this click in my shoulder, and I don't know why. And occasionally when I go to turn my head this way, I feel it. And I'm like, I must have slept on that shoulder or something. I am starting to feel a lot better this week than I was last week. Last week was a little sad. hoping for much better mental health this week. Okay. What do I need? You think as much as I play Animal Crossing, I would just have all this memorized, but I don't. And apparently I need one more piece of wood. Don't need anything else from there. I'm pretty decent at Dark Souls 3, but Triforce makes me look like a scrub, though. I'm sure that's not true. I think I ended up helping him with one of the boss he was stuck on. I'm pretty sure that y'all are both great, Nyla. You just gotta give yourself more credit. I took you up on your invite back at that other island and moved here myself to this one. Kurzert. It's great to meet you again. Hope to be seeing a lot of you now. He's so cute. I love little Static. Look at my cute pumpkin I got from Nyla. Static is staying. Static is definitely the vibe we're going for here. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's adorable. I like the little look on his face. He's just precious. Alright. I don't want to knock down my trees. Did I break my axe? Are we kidding? Okay. Okay. Alright, alright. Here we go. Tree branches. And we'll just come over here and shake, shake, shake. Until our arms can't shake anymore. I think little Loaf, yeah, she's stalking up on us. I can't hardly believe we haven't had many streaming issues today with the amount of rain that's going on outside. I'm grateful, don't get me wrong, but it was windy and rainy and I was really worried. Thankful it's doing well. And my neighbors for sure did move. They have an eviction notice on their door. The poor things. Like, I'm gonna miss them because they were so quiet and just the nicest neighbors. Like, anytime we did talk to them, we had pleasant interactions, but I'm just gonna miss them. We've had some neighbors that weren't so great around here before, and I'm just hopeful that the next set that move in are just as nice. That's my wish for the day. What do we need? Oh, we needed a flimsy axe for that one. I think I have enough. Let's see. Oh, we need one more stone now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine too. I don't have all of my tools registered, apparently. This way we won't be able to knock our trees down by accident, so that's probably for the best anyway. Probably for the best. Alright, so my objective today is going to be not to get stung, hopefully. Is gonna be to have our KK Slider concert the next time that we come here. I want to get out most of the normal trees and try to start replacing them. And that's my goal for next time. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of the pumpkin items where we can go around. I want to be able to lay down the in-game path and put down this path on top of it, hopefully. Sorry I wasn't more prepared today, but we're doing good. It's gonna be fine. It doesn't matter the species, siblings always get into trouble with each other. My Tonka and his sister Lolly are picking on each other and I have to break it up. Aww. I guess sibling rivalry is just nature at its best. I don't know. Y'all, I'm so terrible. I almost said that me and my brothers fight so much that I wish I had a sister. I did have a sister. I had a stepsister growing up. I'm so terrible. Like, I don't know. We don't talk anymore, so I don't know. I have adoptive sisters now. I have Nyla and Danny. But yeah, the boys in my family, we just really rumbled. I tell my kids all the time, I'm positive that's why I have, like, some masculine energy a lot of the time, and it's okay. Like, I'm perfectly aware that I am not the girliest girl out there. I have girly tendencies, but I get it. My oldest daughter is the same way, though. She hasn't really had anybody to fight or be rough and tumble with, but she's got, like, kind of a masculine personality. And, there was a kid at school that used to pick on Rosie, and Anastasia found out about it and started picking on him, and she was like, "What? I only bully the bullies." And never have I felt anything more in my whole life. I was like, yeah, just like your mother. But she didn't really have the whole sibling rivalry thing. She just had the bullies that would pick on her sister. Rosie is such a sweet, sweet child and would not really, like pick on anybody, so Annie felt the need to defend. That's so funny, though. I don't really think my kids have ever really had the rivalry thing, so that's just odd to me. Like, it was always in our house. I think they might be in that stage now. Not so much in their child years, but in their teen years. And why I say this is because, Annie told Rosie the other day, like, Rosie wrote a song Annie likes to be the musically inclined one, but Rosie wrote a song. And Annie was like, you can't take on writing music too because you just have so many things you're good at right now that you're trying to take one of mine, and that just doesn't seem fair. So I was like, okay, kid, listen. Everybody is allowed to be good at multiple things, and it doesn't have to affect how good you are at what you do because your sister does it too. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. I can't even register it. I was like, she doesn't tell you you can't draw. So why would you tell her she can't write songs or sing? You know? Like, really? I was like, don't put your sister in a box and tell her what she can and can't do. She's her own person, and just like she can't tell you what to do. But I think that's like the only sibling rivalry they've really had. Other than that, she's like, this is my best friend. I love her to pieces, you know? And I'm like, I don't know, I'm a little jealous. I wish my sister and I were like that. But it wasn't meant to be. Me and my brother did too, and still to this day, but oddly enough, my kiddos don't really show any rivalry right now, but they are still young and not teens. Exactly. It may come in the teen years. It may end up showing itself then, because I was just thinking the other day how lucky I was they didn't really fight or bicker or anything like that, and then they had that little disagreement, and I was like, alright. My little weirdos. Masterfully done. Well, thank you. As you've just seen, customizing items is quite easy when you have customization kits and a workbench. You can take the extra from today as my gift to you. Use them in your future customization projects. As a graduate of my workshop, you'll now be able to buy any kits you need from the shop. Sounds perfect. However, some of the mass market furniture items sold in the shop can also withstand some customization. For example, you might be able to change an item's fabric or add a custom design to it. Figuring out what you can customize and how you can customize it can be a lot of fun. And this concludes my workshop on customization. I hope you enjoy putting a fashion show on in your new home using custom wooden wardrobe. Now, take a break. I do believe you've earned it. Take a break. He doesn't know me too well. Instead, my cats show sibling rivalry, right? Aww. I tried to get Kitty Loaf a playmate, but my hubby's not really wanting a new pup right now. My little cousin wants to get rid of her dog, the little weenie dog I was telling y'all about, and I kind of wanted it, but I know that right now our finances aren't really great for adopting new animals, and we're in a small place and we need a bigger place. I'm perfectly aware that I am Ellie Mae Clampett and I would adopt every single animal if he let me. Like, I'm aware of the situation. So I kind of let him be my rational mind sometimes because I'm going to bring them all home if it's up to me. So we're going to wait a little while and get a house and things like that. Hopefully income tax time we can get out of these apartments and find ourselves a house close by that we can move into because it's just really small and cramped here. And I'm hoping that rent on a house might be a little less than rent here because it just keeps going up constantly. So we're trying to look into better options somewhere else maybe. Then I need some time to level up on PC when I get it. Me and Coin will be doing a co-op stream once we get it. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Speaking of getting it, I have to step and get stuff done. Have an awesome day in stream, Dolly. Aw, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day as well, Triforce. Again, if you don't know my friend Triforce, you should definitely check him out because I'm sure you will have a fantastic time over there. Let me just get a couple of these decayed trees looking normal. Oh wait, I already did that one, huh? And we did it in black. My contact is moving around on me. I think I went the wrong direction. I did. Okay, now we have a couple of them that'll actually match the trees that we're putting out. Is this one the right one? It is. And what about... No. All right. All done for now. A ragdoll cat is a breed of cat. Oh! But you're responsible. I know exactly what you mean. I really want another cat, either a Maine Coon or a ragdoll, but we aren't in a place right now to get a fourth cat. I understand that. I do. And yes, I've seen them. Aren't they precious? I love them. And a Maine Coon is so cute. I showed that to my husband just the other day. And I was like, can I have one of these? And he goes, you don't need another pet right now. He was like, you gotta hold off. Let's just deal with the one we got at the moment. Get a better place where we can have a yard. Reason. Am I right? Reason and logic. But I do get it. Right now, finances are a little tight and tricky, so probably the best for now. I like how the white trees over here are kind of like a grayish white, but these are, I think they're lighter. Maybe I'm just crazy. No, they're definitely a little lighter. Maybe just slightly. Or maybe it's the shadows from the little pumpkins. I don't know. But definitely a little bit, in my opinion. Oh, I think I took the other one back to my house. Static is just so adorable. He's so happy to be here. All right. We could go put the washer and the wardrobe in my house real fast. Hey, Ragdoll. How have you been? I haven't seen you around. Have you been avoiding me? Of course not. You goof, I'm always happy to chat with you. I like how this looks together, like the little bucket and table and all the little decorations with this house. It just looks very cute. I'm debating on giving them their own style, but just using like the colors scheme that we're working with. Aw, Ragdoll are just as precious as you, Ragdoll. Pee-wee has half Maine Coon. I love those two breeds so much. That is so sweet, Danny. And yes, they are so cute. They are precious. I think I'll do a tiny bit of rearranging and we may have these over here as extra seats. And then a little, oh! I was wondering why it wasn't going in that corner. I have another toy box. What's wrong? Oh, come here. Yeah, get cozy. You want to say hi again? You heard us talking about other cats, huh? She's like, I hear y'all over here plotting and planning. Hello. No, not the ears. Don't get the ears. She's so sweet. One of these days we will be in a place to get one of them or both. A girl can dream. Exactly, Danny. I'm gonna have like a little animal sanctuary if I have anything to say about it. Watch me. Do you want to play with a tiger, Kitty Loaf? Do you want a sibling that's a tiger? She's like, no. Do you? Here. Oh, you know that would be adorable. Yeah, she's not having that light. You want to say hi? Here, wave to everybody at home. Say hi. She's like, Mom. They just want to tell you that you're beautiful, Kitty Loaf, and that they love you. She's like, I don't want to. Not in the mood. Aw, is it still raining out there? Are you being a sourpuss? It is, and you are. Well, you are, madam. Goodness gracious. She thinks she deserves all the love and attention because she's just so cute. So I give her all the love and attention. We definitely have to fix your nail, though, because you are scratching me through the sweater. Okay, you gonna be a good girl while I decorate? I got a few more minutes I need to get done, okay? Where are you going? Rambunctious Loafy, where are you going? What is it, darling? What is it? I think that looks really nice. Actually. Not too bad. Not too shabby. We've of course got our Jack poster on the wall up there. Got kitty hair on my lip. I feel it. She's such a mess. Okay, Loafy. Here. Let me go place my ramp. Are you gonna jump? Be sweet. Oh. Here, hold on. If you want to jump, why don't you jump onto the bed? Because you're going to hurt me if you try to go the other way. Your claws are sticking into me. How about you do this? She is such a cutie and such a sweetheart. She wants to hold on to my sweater, though, and she's trying to jump, but She's gonna put those claws right in my shoulder if she does. Let's imagine what it would look like. I don't know how it's gonna be next to that river. I actually don't think I like it right there. Aw, little loaf. You're so sweet. Give me just a second and I'll pet you again. Let's go over here towards our orchard, and I was just thinking that we needed something like a ramp over here. Okay. Oh, it's coming down harder again. I hear it. Is that why you're snuggled up? You're scared? A little bit? You're too cute. All right. Hello, Ragdoll. Tom Nook here. Did you find a good spot for the white plank ramp? I found a great spot. Wonderful. Now, as part of the kit you set up, Lloyd will stay and collect donations for construction. Island residents can contribute little by little. Once we reach our goal, construction will begin. Of course, you can feel free to make whatever hefty donation you want, and if you don't make any hefty donations, our goal might never become reality. It's up to us, is what he means. Construction donations should go to Lloyd. Talk soon. Oh my gosh, little loaf. Having a pretty good morning, pal. It is, and I'm going to go ahead and give you all of what I have, and I'll sell some stuff and see what I can get for you later. Yes, absolutely. Have all the bells, sir. Little Coco, you're just so precious. Look at her. Don't move, please. She's like, I'm done here. I gotta go. But Coco! We were taking a photo shoot, madam. Aw, I think Kitty Loaf is going to sleep. Okay, craftable items. I might have already crafted up some fencing, actually. I thought I had some of the Halloween one already, so I'm gonna see. My two favorite streamer kitties, Kitty Loaf and Guffy's Abby. Such beautiful sweethearts. Aww. You're one of her favorite streamer kitties. Isn't that so sweet? She's like, please don't poke my nose. She doesn't really care, though. My hubby says there are so many things that I do with this cat that, like, normal cats would probably mess me up over. Like poking her in the nose like that, or messing with her feet to do her little nail things. You're such a good baby. You're the best baby I've ever had. You're just so nice to everybody. I don't think Kitty Loaf has a mean bone in her body, really. Do we have a shovel? Okay. So, relocation of some of my flowers, or we're not going to be able to fit my fence in. Plus, I just kind of throw them out anyway so that I can try to get 3 stars and get us progressed a little bit. No. She going to sleep. I know what you mean, Ragdoll. I'm the same with my cats. My parents and hubby have said those exact words to me. I didn't think about it. I've not really had cats, so I just treat her like I treated my puppy, and she seems to be fine with it. She seems to be okay with it. Y'all just need to mind your own. It's alright with her, it's alright with me. Right, kitty doll? Yes. She's content and happy in our relationship. I saw this video, though, on TikTok, and this lady went to move her cat off of her desk, and y'all, that cat grabbed onto her head. Lord have mercy. Like, what in the world? I looked at my husband when he showed me that. I said, I've never had a cat treat me like that, or any kind of animal. I'm like, I don't know what she did wrong, but everybody's so quick to blame this cat. What did you do, lady? I'm hopeless. He can't tell me how to treat her. I'm just gonna do it that way anyway. She's a mess. Kitty Loaf knows you're a wonderful, sweet person and trusts you immensely. I've had cats my whole life and all have been the same. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering what happened between that lady and that cat for that cat to latch onto her like that. Like, I was really worried about the little cat cap things when I ordered them, thinking I wouldn't be able to get them onto Kitty Loaf. But she just lets me grab her little paws anytime I want to, or just, you know? And apparently that's not a normal thing. I was like, okay. Well, she doesn't care, so. I was a little worried about the bath, too, the first time I had to give her a bath, but she did wonderful. I'm just very fortunate to have a sweet baby. Sweet, cuddly darling. Alright, I think the fencing is going to be the last thing we're going to work on today, y'all. And then we're going to see if a friend of ours is maybe live today that we could go visit. I think we're just going to, oops, get this little area up here. I bet that flower would look pretty with my dress, though. Aw, it does. Looks like a very me thing to wear. Okay. I like to go to the edge of my resident services because it doesn't let me, sometimes when I'm on the other side of it. It's like, are you trying to put it in resident services? No, sir, I know better. I don't know if I just want it behind it or if I want it all the way around it, but I'm leaning more towards all the way around. I don't either, but I'm just like, well, maybe she took her toy away earlier in the day. Maybe she gave that cat some medicine we don't know about. Like, You know, just upset her in general by giving her, you know, something that the cat didn't want. Because Kitty Loaf just gives me sideways glances, but that cat really messed her up. I was like, oh my. Just made me feel very fortunate for the cat that I own. I know you won't be able to see this. I'm perfectly aware. I don't know why, but I do know I have to. That little pumpkin's in my way. Goodness, Kitty Loaf. It's like, no. Oh, you okay? You need to relocate or you good? She's like, you're just so cozy. I think I like that. And then we'll bring it around a little bit more maybe in the front. Or just put a couple pieces in the front. So there are a couple of exits you can leave from. She just straight up went to sleep. And she's just kind of laying flat now. Kitty Love. Come here, baby, because you're falling. You're sliding. You want to sleep right there? How about that? You want to sleep like a baby? I'll prop you up on my shoulder and you can sleep there if you need to. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. If you want to get on the bed, you can do that too. It's okay. But maybe something like that. Uh-oh. Hmm. You're okay. Go ahead and go back to sleep. You're fine. I often wondered what the famous cat behaviorist Jackson Galaxy would say if he ever saw me with my cats. I know, right? You're okay, baby. He might think we're really good pet owners because ours don't act the way some of those cats do. Then again, he might be like, you ever been scratched? Time or two. A time or two. Okay, that's looking lovely. I may want to do this though. And I think that just looks a lot better. I like the little heart shape to it. I think it just looks so cute next to the little pumpkins. It's perfection. Totally agree with you. Scratches are just the thing with cats. Yep. I don't think she's ever done it to be hateful. I just think that she did it by accident. Isn't that right, perfect little kitty love? You're so sweet. She's got the little light purrs going on right now. Just warming my heart. Phone acting out on me. Let me see. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. It looks like our friend April is live right now, and I think we'll raid on over there if y'all are willing to follow me. Oh, you want to get up? Okay, never mind then. I'm sorry. I thought that's what we were doing. It's okay. You don't have to. Yeah? Go ahead. Where are you going? Yes. Here, baby, I gotta do this real quick. How about you come over here? And I'll come cuddle you in just a minute with some lunch, okay? You want to have lunch with me? Yeah? Give me just a minute. Get her too cozy. Thank you all for spending the day with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you have the loveliest rest of your day. I promise to be a little more prepared next time. But life, you know. Oh, I hear somebody outside, Kitty Love. And if you wouldn't mind putting Ragdoll Raid in chat, that would just make my day. Please leave a like and all the love. Say hello. She's super friendly, makes the best Animal Crossing codes, and has some treasure islands for y'all. Thank you for the fantastic stream. Have a wonderful day, Ragdoll, Kitty Loaf, and everyone. Take care. Thank you so much, Danny. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, too. Appreciate you so very much. Alright, folks. I will see y'all over there. All the love and hugs until next time. Bye, friends.